one other thing that had to do with weddings and this marriage between the bridegroom and the soul bride. He was explaining to me why the soul is always feminine, why the soul is always referred to as she. And it was so theology of the body. So what he was saying was that that the soul has to be feminine, because if we look at the feminine body was designed by God, created to receive love, to allow love to gestate within her, and then to give birth to new life and new love. And so he was saying that all souls are feminine, because whether we are male or female, that our first vocation is to open ourselves to Christ, to allow him to impregnate us with the seeds of his love, and then to rest, to let those seeds rest within us and to gestate. And what I don't really have good words for, but if we think about Mary and Jesus in Mary's womb, that it's not just that then he wants us to give back what he's given us, but he wants us to add ourselves to what he's given us. It's a merging, it's an infusing of two hearts together. This is what we talk about over and over again in brides, why he says that her essences are rare and the rarest fruits, because each one of us is a unique soul, a unique heart. And so as he impregnates each of us with his love, he wants who we are to become one with who he is in us, so that the love then that we give birth to is a completely new and unique manifestation of his love. Just like a child is not all, doesn't have all the genes of the mother or all the genes of the father, right? It's both. It's a true marriage. And so when the first thing he said was, why are all souls feminine? And he said, because the bridegroom longs to marry every soul. It's all about marriage. It's all about the wedding. And so once we have opened ourselves to receive the seeds of love from the bridegroom, and we allow them to gestate, to grow, we nourish them and nurture them and pour our hearts, our love onto them. Then, just like the female body, we need to be able to give birth to this new life, this new love, this new creation that is the union of my heart and Jesus's heart. And so this is how, as I think it was St. Albert the Great, but please don't quote me on that, I can find out, who said that just as Mary gave birth to Jesus in the natural order, that we are all called to give birth to him in the spiritual order, that we're all to be spiritual mothers of Christ, all souls, male or female. Whether you're male or female in your personhood, spiritually, we're all called to give birth to Christ anew in this world. But before a woman can give birth, she has to receive love from her spouse. So again and again, we come back to the importance of our prayer life, our interior life, of having that time of spousal prayer, of spousal union with Christ, sitting at his feet and receiving, learning how to let him love us